Hi, Colin here from King Motors. You've clicked the link to our 2020 Hyundai Ioniq Electric. This is the full EV version, 38 kilowatt hour battery and just massively efficient. Like I'm super impressed by this car. I've been using it myself and I'll give you some of those insights that I've got. But currently I think I've managed to get 8 kilometers per kilowatt hour out of it at the minute, which from what I can make out online is outrageous. But anyway, I digress. From here, we'll get inside, turn on the AC because it's sweltering out, go for a drive and I'll just show you some of the really cool bits about it. So here we are out in the Ioniq, and as always, electric, super quiet, like really silent as it drives along. But the weird thing about this particular car is just, I suppose, how impressive it is overall. I've used this car now myself for 2 weeks, and in that time I found it to be incredibly efficient. Like I've a good enough amount of experience now with electric cars to know what's good and what's bad. And this car at the minute, as I said in the intro, I'm getting 8 kilometers, slightly over 8 kilometers per kilowatt hour, which is outrageous. Like I think they reckon if you're getting 3 to 4 kilometers per kilowatt hour, you're doing all right. Like, so it's mega efficient. Probably the most efficient electric car I've driven. It's got some beautiful spec on it too, but at the minute I want to show you one thing here. We have a form of e-brake. I just pull this lever here and the car will come to a complete stop by itself. It's not quite one pedal drive, but you can effectively make it work that way. And it just brings it to being super efficient. Then onto the spec of this car. So it's got everything. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It's got radar cruise control, which I absolutely love. Lane guidance assistance, which effectively makes it autonomous drive down the motorway. Which brings me on to another point. This is one of the first EVs where I've been on the motorway and it was completely efficient. It was exactly as efficient as it said it was. This car was given a 1 kilometer for 1 kilometer driven, 1 kilometer used for 1 kilometer driven on the motorway, which was very, very good. It's to do with the external shape of it. But yeah, it's a car I've really started to fall for. I could only describe it. I have all the cars. You see what we've got online. I have access to them all. They're all mine. I can drive them whenever I want. But every now and then I just fall into something that I really like. And this is it. It feels like a really comfy pair of shoes, for want of a better expression. Everything just works really effortlessly, really usable, even sitting into it as I get a bit older and sore of hip, so to speak. It's just lovely, like great access to it, drives really, really well, it's quick, it's efficient, it's quiet, it's got all the spec I could want. And then it does another thing which kind of impresses me because I didn't expect it. It handles really well. It handles really, really well. All the weight is down low in it, of course, which makes, it's ideal for good handling, but it certainly does it in this thing here. So yeah, like a massively impressive car. 38 kilowatt hour battery on it. It can fast charge at a speed of up to 50 kilowatts per hour. And I think at the minute it's I was 65 cents per kilowatt on the super fast charges is what I was paying, which was bringing the total cost of charging it sort of 20 to 80% to about, I think I was paying about 12 quid is the only time I've charged it. At home, cut it in half because your rate at home for a kilowatt, depending on your tariff, will be about 30 cents, 32 cents. So like, mega efficient thing to drive. I personally would have to charge this car once a month if I stay in it. With my current sort of drive, kids to school, work, that kind of stuff. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Onto the car itself then, I'll just quickly bring you up and down both sides to let you have a look at it. It's arrow straight, it's a really good example of one. And the warranty on this car, it's still in its Hyundai warranty, so you have 2 full years of that warranty, but the battery, most importantly, comes with an 8-year, 100,000 mile warranty, so you're well inside any of that stuff. No service costs at all, just, suspension and that kind of stuff. They don't even use brakes because of the regen. They're a fantastic thing. I know why there's so much poo-pooing going on out there from vested interests, we'll say, because it's a game changer for the industry. There is no need to service any of this stuff or anything. It's incredible. Anyway, I'll just move on to us briefly, just to let you know who we are. It's enough about the car. We were one of the first ever second-hand dealers to be SIMI registered and we're AA approved. We've over 75-star Google reviews. They're all real, which I always find very important to point out with those things, but that's it. Click the link below for further information on the car, how to finance, the exact mileage, that kind of stuff, just specific information, and about 24K high-def photos. But that's it again. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we will see you soon.